Okay, you know I've got to bring you the most up-to-date and bullish news when it comes to XRP. So I'm going to be taking a look at exactly what the RLUSD launch means for XRP, as well as some massive whale movements. What do they know that you don't? So I'm going to break it all down for you in this video. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with everything going on in the cryptocurrency market. With that being said, let's get into it. So, as you may not know, that Ripple officially launched RLUSD. Now, it did have some price fluctuations for the first kind of couple of hours as it settled down, but it is officially live. It's now confirmed the Ripple USD stablecoin has been officially launched by the titular San Francisco-based company. The stablecoin is intended to run for the networks across Ethereum and XRPL. And according to reports, RLUSD has already been officially made accessible to all users. Ripple's team adds that an enterprise-grade stablecoin built for everybody, RLUSD combines fiat stability with blockchain efficiency. And this has kind of been a thing that, well, look, everybody has been waiting for. Some key things to note, though: 24/7 instant global payments, seamless on-off ramps, and access value in real-world assets. It is one of those that is going to go into this $300 billion, stable coin daily volume craziness that is ultimately going to try and test the waters when it comes to USDC, USDT, and much, much more, backed ultimately by XRP. So this is super, super bullish. In fact, Ripple's RLUSD could absolutely be the big thing that everybody wants. The financial markets could be flocking to get this. We know that USD, for example, is no longer being traded in the European Union. However, Ripple CEO shared on social media that would debut on Uphold, MoonPay, CoinMina, Archex, and Bitso with bullish. Mercado, Bitcoin, Zao, Hash, Independent Reserve, and Bitstamp soon to follow. So this has been rolled out pretty deliberately, but equally being rolled out very strategically. And I think, look, we can all say that in terms of what Ripple has been doing. But this is why you are seeing some pretty big volume run in. In fact, over 100 million XRP was purchased by a significant wallet, nearly $234 million. And this was in a singular transaction. In fact, we've seen some pretty big moves all in all. We've seen a $39 million one, $95 million through Coinbase, and much, much more. And these are all people, I think, doing two things. One is making sure that they are set for RLUSD and equally getting ready for the future. If RLUSD does take over or does even get a small percentage of the stablecoin market, this could be massive. Remember, I've always said this about XRP. It's a tweet away. It's a global announcement away from absolutely skyrocketing. You may be thinking, what does that mean, Tubit? If any bank was to come out and say they have adopted RLUSD, or they're going to be holding XRP on their bank sheet, or they're going to be using the XRPL to transfer money across the globe, then this is going to skyrocket. And in fact, I think a lot of people are sat waiting for that. They're getting themselves into a position where fundamentally they can't lose. And I think that's a very important. It was actually on my altcoin picks for 2025. So if you haven't seen that video, go and check it out because it's definitely worthwhile. This is why traders now are starting to talk about where's XRP going to go. Holding this 260, 257 range is really, really important, with a view to the next target's been around 585 and 876 as a mid to short term price action. Key supports are identified around 229, so we could drop a little bit lower. However, I think the market right now is pushing towards that January 20th inauguration of Donald Trump. We know that they recently announced, or they put forward, that Bitcoin reserve bill. In fact, they will not only, within 48 hours of that bill being approved, stop any sales from the US government. We actually broke it down live on my live stream, and it was a huge number. They potentially then are starting to look to purchase more. This can only be good for the wider cryptocurrency market. And in my opinion, it won't then be long until we start to see some altcoins maybe move into reserves. We've already seen the ETF narrative. This could be very bullish indeed. But look at this. According to Dark Defender, XRP's next step is securing a daily close over 252, which we absolutely will do. If it happens, the token's price will likely head to 272 in the near term, with a longer term target of 585 to 876, which I think is important to reference. You start thinking about ETFs. Where does that go in 2025? Aligned to the wider cryptocurrency bull market? Well, look, XRP is set for a big, big move. And in fact, my price prediction has always been at the top end of the $7, $8, $9 range, as opposed to, some lunatics that think this is going to go to $600. Not next year, I think it's fair to say. But look, the reality here is Eric Balcoon has given his view. He says, we expect a wave of cryptocurrency ETFs next year, albeit not all at once. First out is likely the BTC plus Ethereum combo, and probably a Litecoin one, which is interesting. And then finally, HBAR, maybe XRP and Solana to follow after that. The reality is, you can't look at the gold, excuse me, at the Bitcoin ETFs and understand that there isn't a demand for these. Yes, the Ethereum ones didn't do that well. They are starting to gain popularity. People are starting to buy them. There is a reason to hold them. And I actually think a Solana XRP ETF would be wild. So let's take a look and see what's happening at the price right now. Look at this continuation, this bull flag breakout that we're looking for on XRP is starting to hold up pretty nicely. Volume starting to re-enter the market and RSI trending pretty much perfectly, along with all of the exponential moving averages, giving us a view to the upside. Now, if we go into a more short-term price analysis, and I think it's worthwhile doing that, you can see that we are potentially in a little bit further downtrend. Take the fib as an example. We did bounce perfectly off this 50-day exponential moving average and retesting currently the 20-day above the 0.236 Fibonacci at 257. These are what we talk about when we talk about closes. Where do I want to see it? This 260 range, as we talked about right at the very start of the video, would be key around this orange line. You can see there that it became real support and resistance, a real moment in which price can push to the upside or downside. Furthermore, where do we look? Well, the break above this top end, 786 at 268 would be key. Finally, at 273 at that 1.0 could signify that stronger move even further to that kind of 585 range in the not too distant future. But lots of positives when it comes to XRP. We're all still super bullish on what's going on with it. And I think for me, it's only just the start as we move into 2025. So as always, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. And as always, if you are in the XRP army, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget, turn your notification bell on. You're going to get uploaded every single one of our latest content and stay up to date with all the latest in cryptocurrency news. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.